Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our program preview live on Facebook. It's our great pleasure to have you joining us for today's session. My name is Casper Goh from Student Recruitment Office at Southern University College, and I will be your host for today. Today is our seventh program preview live, and we are glad to invite the head of Department of Marketing, Ms. Renu, to share about the programs offered by the department, and also our assistant professor, Lim Pui Hien, who serves under the Department of Accounting and Finance, to share with us some highlights of the programs offered from the Division of Accounting and Finance. Before we start off with our sharing, I'd like to invite you to follow our Facebook or Instagram and share our live video to your friends. You may check out our social media platforms for further information and upcoming events as well. If you have any questions throughout the presentation, you may leave your comments in the chat box and I will be bringing them up during Q&A session at the end of the presentation. Now, without any further delay, let us invite our first speaker of the day, Ms. Renu, to start sharing her contents. Welcome, Ms. Renu. Hello, Ms. Renu.
Hi, Casper.
Hi, Ms. Renu. How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm great. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll pass the
Okay.
floor to you right now. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you, Casper. Okay, so let's restart. You can see my slide, Casper.
One moment, yeah.
Yep.
Yep, it's shown
Okay.
already.
I can start now.
Yep, you can start now.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. A very good afternoon to everyone. I'm Renu Gala from Faculty of Business Management. Today, I'm going to share about logistics. So this is my outline. I will share about logistic industry. Second is about overview of logistics. Third, a brief detail about diploma in logistic management. And together with me today, I have four students who like to share their perception and experience in diploma in logistic management. So these are the students. First, Mr. Sim Su Lai. Second, Mr. Ng Ong Lai. Third, Miss Vivian. And fourth, Mr. Lo Jia Ji. Okay, let's restart. Right. Many students out there, you are facing issue on decide what program to study. You have a lot of questions to ask. For example, what program to choose, who to refer, where to go, and how to enroll. So today I'm here to help you and guide you to brief on logistic management or about this logistic industry. Okay, logistic industry in Malaysia, as you all know, is a well positioned as a region logistic hub and gateway to Asia. So it clearly shows that how busy is the logistic. So logistic is always a pillar for business activity. So therefore, logistic industry become very demanding nowadays from the various industry sector, such as manufacturing, supply chain, or retailing, oil and gas, or even services. And not forget about a global logistic, which is this industry are more busy on import and export or trade activities. So same like other companies, okay, many companies out there are looking for logistic service provider to provide a best logistic solution effectively and efficiently. Next, we can see in terms of business environment nowadays, in terms of the concept e-commerce. Data shows that Malaysia e-commerce is expected to reach Malaysia ringgit 51.6 billion by 2024. So this is clearly shows that how busy is the logistic industry in upcoming years. Okay, and then next, logistic industry always get a full support from our Malaysian government, which always Malaysian government support in developing a new infrastructure or modern infrastructure such as airport, seaport, railway, in terms of highway system and etc. So all this infrastructure is very effectively used for the movement of the goods from one point to another point systematically, right? Okay, next, logistic industry 4.0. So this shows that logistics still keep up with the changes and development in technology. So logistic industry here, in terms of the development, you can notice driverless truck, autonomous vehicle, big data, blockchain, all different types of technology used in logistic activities, okay, such as drone, even network system, GPS, robots used in a warehouse, and etc. So we are good together. Logistic industry keep up with all these changes, right? Okay. And I think you came about this COVID-19. Okay, so during this phenomena, COVID-19, many of the industry are affected. It's not in terms of monetary; they also affected in sense of losing their expertise. But logistic industry still can sustain their develop, and logistic specialists or expertise, they keep on moving with the latest innovation or latest idea with these changes. Okay, so this industry is still survive together with this phenomena. Then, if you refer to Johor state, okay, is one of the strategic location, and perhaps every one of you staying here, those are staying here, you can select Southern University College because it's a very suitable strategic location for all these industries, okay, like industry area, Pasir Gudang, Senai industry area are always busy. And Johor is always linked to important commercial and industrial center in Malaysia, as well as other port and neighboring country. Okay, for example, Singapore, Indonesia, Brunei. So we do have a better infrastructures, okay, to link with other neighboring infrastructure. Apart from that, Johor also linked to national road infrastructure and rail connection. Okay, so it's the very best state, okay, or area for logistic industry to develop and perform well. Right. Okay. About logistic management. Okay. Maybe some of you misunderstood. Okay. Logistic is just a transportation. Actually, it's not. Okay. A logistic is part of supply chain management. Is handling all the management for forward and reverse flow. Okay. The key term here is flow. Okay. Flow of goods, flow of services, flow of information from one point to another point. And our main objective, logistic management main objective is to meet customers' requirement. So that's one. And logistic here, okay, logistic activities normally cover a variety types of activities, and the most important activity is transportation and warehousing. And other than that, you can see like the inventory control, material handling, packaging, order fulfillment, reverse logistic, and others. So these are the example of logistic activities, basically what the logistic service provider is doing. Okay, next. Right, so all these logistic activities is used by these industry players, okay, like a supplier, manufacturers, distributor, retailer, service provider like hospital, institutions, and others, right? Okay, so if you involve in this industry, okay, what are the expected working environments? You can work in logistic services, okay, according to what I mentioned just now, logistic activities. You can work in port like a seaport and airport. Also, you can work in a warehouse, okay, or transportation line. Okay, apart from that, the scope of employability is very wide in the logistic industry. Okay, for example, logistic in manufacturing, logistic in retail industry, forwarders, haulers, even courier services. You can become a logistic consultant, purchasing base, warehouse management, transportation, self-employment, even others. Others is like you also can involve in academician, right? So this one is related to many of us are thought that logistic is only suit for men, okay, not for women. Okay, this is a wrong concept. Okay, logistic is really favorable for women. You can see some of the country out there like the US and Germany, many women are actively involved in logistic activities. According to my perception, I feel that in future in Malaysia, we can see many women will contribute in this logistic industry. So women really need to give a full support in the logistic industry, and it's also suitable for them, right? Okay, the role of logistic specialist. Okay, what they do. Okay, logisticians are doing. Okay, logistic service providers, people are doing. So more on they are responsible on planning, organizing, directing, and managing and evaluation of the logistic activity or operation. Also work with internal and external team. Okay, so this is the main responsibility of the logistics specialist or logistic employees. Apart from that, they need to develop their skill. Okay, so we are here in the Southern University College. We prepare our student, we mold our student to equip with the industry needs. Okay, in terms of interpersonal skill, multitask, team player, in terms of communication skill, administrative skill, and other skill as well, right? So these are the skills that a student need to develop here. Okay, apart from that, okay, let I invite Mr. Lo Jiaji. Okay, he's graduated and he's alumni from Diploma in Logistic Management, and now he's working as Operation Assistant Manager in G Fast Express 56. Okay, let's I invite Mr. Lo to share about his experience and perception in the logistic industry, and what type of skill he used in the industry now. Okay, so I pass it to Mr. Lo now.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I'm Lo Jie. You can call me Edmund. I'm here today to share some of my working experience from the industry. So I was graduated in the year 2020, and after industry training, I continuously works in a freight forwarder company in Johor Bahru, and now I have relocated to KL and work in GFast Express 56 Sdn Bhd currently. And my working position in this company is the main person in charge of daily operation tasks, including the inbound and outbound. So it's like container import arrangement, including clearance parts, which is Malaysia and China clearance, and haulage from port deliver to customer, and warehousing activities, and last mile delivery, which is LCL lah, and to end user. Yeah, how I think diploma in logistic management is useful and helpful in my working industry. I think that this is a theoretical basis and preparation before you join into the industry. You will have a concept and an idea what to do and what you have to do daily, and before you join in the industry, because most of the people, they totally don't understand what is logistic covered, what are the activities, and what they do. Yeah, so diploma in logistic management really useful, I think. So I have planned to further study in incoming 2 years lah. So maybe take some part-time course. Yeah. And I hopefully the audience and who is feel very interest about this course, you can get more info from Miss Renu, and you may join the course. Yeah, that's all my presentation. Yeah, I'll pass it back to Miss Renu.
Okay, thank you, Lo. Right, so let's continue. Right, okay. So now I'm going to relate to a diploma in logistic management. So that is offered in Southern University College, and we are located at Skudai, Johor Bahru. Right. Okay, Diploma in Logistic Management is one of the very demanding program in Faculty of Business Management. So this program, basically the structures all are we relate to supply chain, transport and logistic management practice, and our aim to produce graduates who are in a high demand in the industry. So this is our main objective, and we really look on the structure of this diploma in logistic management. Okay, further detail about this program. First, program name is Diploma in Logistic Management, and we do have different types of module, or we call subject, right? So core courses or subject is equivalent to 39 credit hours, okay, equivalent to 13 subjects. As a specialization, we have 30 credit hour, equivalent to 10 subjects. Elective 6 credit hour, equivalent to 2 subjects. And student need to involve in industrial training, 3 credits. UC compulsory 3 credits, and NPU courses is 11 credits. So total credits 92 credits hours. Okay, so this 92 credit hours is the minimum graduation credits. Okay, teaching mode, okay, we have conventional method, face to face. Okay, due to this COVID-19, we handle all the classes through online. Okay. Then assessment, we do have tutorial, midterm or midterm test, assignment, presentation, final examination, and others. Right, so this is assessment. And duration of study, 2 years, 3 months. Entry requirement, UEC 3 credits or SBM 3 credit with pass Bahasa Melayu and other equivalent qualification. Right, fees, ringgit Malaysia 26,000. And a semester, we do have a long semester and short semester. Okay, so this is about the program. Okay, specialization courses that is linked to a logistic program. We do have courses related to freight and transport management, international business, introduction to logistic operation, introduction to transport, inventory management, logistic management and strategy, purchasing and supply management, supply chain management, transport economic, warehouse management. Okay, apart from that, internship or industrial training, right? So these are the specialization courses, and the core courses related to economic, microeconomic, macroeconomic, business law, marketing, management, and others. Okay, so as per listed here, right? Next, okay. Next, I want to explain about the special features of this diploma in logistic management. So, if you notice this program, so this program is fully accredited by MQA. So don't worry about the quality, and all the structure and the education system here follow outcome-based education system, and we have an e-learning system, right? To equip with the industry, we do have industrial advisor. Okay, we have appoint industrial advisor. So normally they will guide and advise us how to improve the structure or module in this program. Okay, and industrial training is a part of the special features of this program. So students need to undergo internship for 3 months to learn about the real life practices in logistic industry. Okay, so this is industry training, and we do have experienced and qualified lecturer who can share their knowledge on this logistic and others, okay, to their students. And outdoor learning activities, okay, not only classroom based education, we also handle outdoor learning and activities through this student club, or we do have our own logistic club. So logistic club, the members are logistic students. So they are allowed to do project, visit, okay, or even seminar or talk. Okay, so they will organize such activities. So from this kind of activities, students always equipped with the latest things happen in the logistic industry. And then we do have an exclusive learning and environment with the good facilities. Later I will share some of the pictures related to the facilities. And we do have a mentor-mentee system. Okay, so this mentor-mentee system is to help poor performance students, okay, to motivate them, okay, to guide them how to improve their performance, academic performance. Okay, apart from that, we also have a scholarship and financial aids for those are really in need. And we do have a free counseling from our certified counselor who really can help students those with any personal problem or family problem or problem related to the academic. Okay, and then we do have a resit examination. Why I include resit examination? Maybe some of you ask me about the exam system here. Okay, if the student fail, okay, we give chance for the student through this resit examination, right? Okay, and the next change program. Okay, this one. If you feel that you can't cope with this logistic management, you still got chance to choose other program from our faculty. So that's flexibility also you can have it. And last one, Southern UC has proceed more graduate from this program. Okay, Diploma in Logistic Management. Right, so this is what I highlighted just now, the special features for Diploma in Logistic Management. To add more, okay, now I move to the next section to add more. Okay, about online classes. Okay, many of you thought that online class is very difficult, okay, very hard to cope or hard to further study through this platform or through this new style. Okay, but believe me, online learning give you a very new experience for all of you out there to learn. Okay, to adapt with these changes, right? So for these online classes, okay, we do during this COVID-19 and this phenomenon, okay, we have a classes through online. Okay, to share more, I would like to invite my student, final year student. Okay, let me hear from them how they feel this online class, and also they also willing to share about their experience and perception in Diploma in Logistic Management. So first, can I invite Mr. Sim Suloi? Okay, Mr. Sim, are you there?
Hello everyone. Very
Okay.
good afternoon to everyone. I start here, okay? Once again, very good afternoon to everyone. I'm Sim Sulai from Diploma in Logistic Management, Southern University College. I joined this program in 2019 and now I'm in 6th semester and I will join the internship in October 2021. So what I want to do now is I want to share with you my view on online learning. Yes, I am a student who has experience from face-to-face learning to online learning. I personally have nearly 1.5 years of the online learning experience. Therefore, I know the problem that bothers us now is that we have never used online learning before. I will not discuss what is the problem of online learning because online learning has advantages and disadvantages. But the key point is that we need to adapt to the new environment due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Nowadays, we need to wear a mask when you go out, keep a social distance for others, and the employee also need to adapt to the new way of work, which is work for home. Therefore, as a student, we also need to adapt to the online learning because COVID-19 is changing the world. We never know what will happen in the future. Fortunately, our SUC lecturer and staff already have more than 1.5 years online teaching experience. Now we have a unified online teaching platform, that is Microsoft Teams, and we also have a backup platform, that is Google Meeting, to prevent if the Microsoft Teams problem have some unexpected issue. During the online learning period, if the student have any question and don't understand, the student can also ask the lecturer or the related staff through the email, WhatsApp, and also the Microsoft Teams chat to have a proper guidance from the lecturer and staff. In my experience, I'm a student who often send messages to the lecturer asking questions, and our lecturer are also very willing to reply and answer my question. But therefore, actually, the online learning method will not much impact on my learning because during my online learning period, I got a lot of help from our lecturer and staff. On the other hand, I also want to share the knowledge or the experience I had learned during my 2 years of study at SUC. Throughout my study diploma in logistic management, I have not only learned about the logistic professional knowledge, but I also learned other knowledge include accounting, computer application, the marketing, information technology, and also the economic concept. It helped me to develop my skill, for example, the communication skill, presentation skill, writing skill, management skill, teamwork skill, and so on. All this knowledge and skill actually are very helpful for my future employment and also very helpful when I want to start my own business. As a result, I strongly recommend that you study the Diploma in Logistic Management at Southern University College. Overall, this is all I want to share with you. Thank you all for listening to my sharing here. I hope my sharing can help you to choose the program you want. And now I would like to pass the mic back to Ms. Renu. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Sim. Again, thank you for your sharing. Okay, next, can I invite Mr. Ng online? Mr. Ong, Mr. Ng, are you there?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, can you hear my voice?
Yes, can. You may start now.
Yes. Okay, good afternoon to everyone. My name is Ng Hong Lai, and I'm in the final year studying Diploma in Logistic Management. I joined this program in 2019 semester C. So how do I get to know about this course? After SPM, I started to find what type of programs that I'm interested in. As I was searching through all the university websites, I found Southern University College and saw this program of Diploma in Logistic Management. At first, I was still considering whether to enroll into this program, as I was still making decision between Diploma in Logistic Management or to enroll into culinary program that was at other college. In the end, I decided to enroll into Diploma in Logistic Management at Southern University College, as I was interested about logistics. So next is my personal view on the benefits of studying logistic management at Southern University College. First is about the lecturers. Lecturers in Southern University College are very experienced, and some of them has even worked in the field that is related to logistics before teaching in Southern University College. The lecturers also prepare relevant and complete notes for students when they are attending the class. This enables students to have reference during class and materials to revise before exams. Next is on the assessment. The assessments prepared by the lecturers are also very helpful. We have assessments such as tutorial, assignments, presentation, and final exams. Although we are learning through online, but it does not affect us to complete it on time. Students are also able to do online presentation and discuss tutorials with lecturers. In the past, logistics students are able to visit logistic companies, but now, although we are limited due to the COVID-19 situation, students are also able to visit the company through virtual tour. For example, my friends and I had the chance to organize online seminar and invited the general manager of Narita Shipping and Transport Sdn Bhd to share with us more about the knowledge in warehouse operation and have a virtual tour of the warehouse. Last, I would like to encourage those that are interested in logistics to enroll in Diploma in Logistic Management at Southern University College. Thank you. I pass the time back to Ms. Rena.
Okay, right. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ng Ong Lai and also Mr. Sim Solai for your meaningful sharing today. Okay, next, I would like to invite Miss Vivian. Okay, Miss Vivian just completed her internship, so let's hear from Miss Vivian. Miss Vivian, are you there? Miss Vivian?
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Okay,
Everyone.
you can start now.
Alright. Everyone can see?
Okay.
Okay. So I will start now. Hi everyone. My name is Vivian. I'm a final year student from batch 19B. I just completed my internship in August. I got a chance to work in a company called KIS SMB Sdn Bhd from May until August. It is a furniture manufacturing company which supplies goods locally and also internationally. So today I'm going to share about the task that I handled in KIS during my internship. In the company, I was assigned to prepare MICHI international trade documents such as MICHI and MITI. My supervisor will prepare all the needed documents to me, such as BL, invoice, packing list, and K2. And this is how all the form look like. And I will draft MICHI. And after I draft MICHI, my supervisor will double check for me before sending it to MICHI for approval. As for MITI, I will need to use a specialized system called EPCO, look like this. And with the help of this system, I just have to submit all the documents needed. If everything is right, I will get the approval within 3 or 5 working days. And after, I will get a chop and size before sending it off to our customer. When there is not much work, I also help around with others such as shooting the document and help to arrange the container in and out, and also help to loading and unloading the container. I got chance to drive the forklift and using the jack. Yeah. From this internship, I have learned something different than in class, and also I get many real-life experience. Lastly, I would like to encourage future students to join us in logistic management, as this is a major part of business and it will only bigger and bigger. Thank you. That's all for my sharing today. Now I pass to Miss Renu back.
What I said just now, okay, during internship, a student got experience to learn about the real life things, So once student back to the campus after internship or industrial training, we can see the changes in our student, okay, in terms of their ideas, okay, participation, okay, quite high, and we are here are very enjoy to see our student improvement. And then next, okay, let's I share what are the activities handled in this department or diploma in logistic management. We do organize a very impressive study trip. As I mentioned just now, we do have a logistic club, okay, with all the logistic student as a member. And then we got chance to visit Johor Port. You can see Johor Port, and also we got chance to visit Fashion Melati Senjayan Berhad. Is a manufacturer, a textile manufacturer producing T-shirt. And then also for a distributor, okay, STH, a student done their project over there as well. And then we got chance to visit Fifi warehouse. Here students learn about the warehouse operation of Fifi throughout all the process of warehouse operation, start from receiving until to the delivery. It's a very good moment and experience to our student. And then we visited MTS. Okay, MTS, they handle fruits, local fruits and also international fruits. Okay, MTS. So students got chance to visit this warehouse and done their project. Okay, apart from that, we also invite expertise, okay, logistic industry expertise to deliver or share their views. Okay, so we organize seminar or talk, so and then joined by all our logistic students. Okay, so this is way how we adapt, equip with the latest information. Okay, apart from that, okay, campus facilities. Okay, I just want to share what are the campus facilities. We do have a good classroom, lecture theatre, computer lab, okay, library, student hostel. Other than that, we do have a TCM for the medical, food corner, shuttle van for the transport, and sport facilities, okay, for students. And then out from that, okay, graduation ceremony is one of the biggest event in Southern University College, right? So I think that's all from my part today. I really hope to see you soon, and you can decide the best for you, right? If you have any question or you want to contact me, please email me as per email stated below, or you also can directly contact to our recruitment office to get more information about Diploma in Logistic Management. And just a reminder, our next intake, October 2021. Okay, so stay safe, stay home. Okay, thank you so much. And I back to Casper.
Thank you very much for Miss Renu and her students. It was a very insightful and fruitful sharing session packed with a lot of important details for our audience. So, Miss Renu, while
Yes.
we are waiting for the students to actually come up with the questions, right? I
Okay.
heard something from your presentation slide saying that
Okay.
receipt examination is one of the
Oh,
special features for diploma in logistic
yes, yes,
management. So are you
yes, yes.
implying that the examination is like very difficult for the students so that they will need to resit the exam again and again?
No, no, no. I just want to highlight our exam system. Maybe some of
Okay.
the student doubtful if they fail, what they need to do. Okay. So if they fail, one of the option is resit examination. So the student still got chance to resit that subject and pass.
So it's not like the examination is very tough for the student to actually go and
No,
sit
no,
for
no,
the examination. So
no, no, no.
most likely the student will actually pass. The student, say for example, they
Yes,
actually
yes.
submit the homework, attend the presentation, attend the class on time, so on and so forth. Then there shouldn't be much of a problem for them to actually pass during the very first examination. Is that what you're trying
Mm.
to say here?
Yeah, because we are not fully exam based. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we have a coursework. Student need to involve in a coursework like the assignment, presentation, even certain project. Okay, so together with the coursework and final examination, they will get a total marks. So we are not fully exam based. Okay, student can have this coursework and final examination.
Okay. I
Mm.
think
So
that's
it's
very
easy
clear.
for them. It's
So
easy
should be
for them
very
to
easy
pass.
lah. Sounds like it should be very easy for the student to
Yeah.
actually score, even to score
Mm.
very high score in their diploma level. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
we received several
Mm.
questions over
Sure.
Facebook here. So,
Yeah.
Miss
Oh,
Renu,
good.
the
Mm.
first question is that
Mm-hmm.
as a very general question that we receive from the parents is that are there
Mm.
any job opportunities in Johor Bahru or even in Singapore there?
Wow. That's why I say that. Okay. It's mentioned in my slide just now as well. Okay. As I said, Johor is considered very strategic location, whereby a very busy logistic industry you can see here due to our industrial areas like Senai and Pasir Gudang. Together with what I said just now, neighboring countries. Okay, even I can say that many of my graduated students now is working in Singapore as well. So they grab this opportunity. Okay, some students they stay in Johor Bahru, and then they grab the opportunity in Johor Bahru. So the opportunity is very wide. Okay, it depends on the students how to capture this opportunity. Uh,
Okay, so I bet that to work in Johor, there shouldn't be much of a problem. But to work in
mm,
Singapore, do you think that a student who is actually
mm-hmm.
graduated from Diploma in Logistic Management is good enough for them or qualified enough for them to actually work in Singapore there?
Yes, yes, it is. Okay, it depends on the student as well. Some student they completed diploma and they involved
Mhm.
in this logistic industry. And at the same time, they study part time for this line. Okay, they continue with the degree in supply chain management and related to the logistic lah. Okay, so
Ah,
means so if this diploma is just like a ticket for the student to achieve their future career prospect. So from
okay.
this diploma level, they can develop more in terms of degree level, master level, even PhD level.
Oh, I see. So,
Mm,
definitely there are some students who actually got after they have actually graduated from our diploma in logistics management, they straight
mm,
away proceed to Singapore to get a job opportunities
yes.
there, and from there on they might actually work and then take some part-time courses to actually
Yeah.
and
Mm,
enrich their experience over there lah.
mm, mm. We have
Okay,
a two group of students. Okay, some they
okay.
prefer they want to complete the study then only they involve in industry. Okay, some
Oh,
students like they handle like part time. Okay, they involve in industry at the same time they willing to study as a part time.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, sure, no problem. So, moving on, next question is that
Mm.
I'm interested in logistic and marketing. So, can I take diploma in logistic and further study degree in marketing? Is it possible to do that?
Uh, I think it's a different different pathway. Okay, if we want to, because in different specialization, marketing is different specialization, logistics is a different specialization. Okay, so
So,
if
okay, so
but
since you mentioned that it's actually different specialization, but
mm,
say for example, because I do understand that in Southern University College here, we do
mm,
offer diploma in logistic management and degree
mm,
in marketing. So say for
yes,
example, our logistic management student, they have actually
mm,
completed, but they would like to
mm,
further study in marketing in degree in marketing. Is still
mm.
possible, right?
Possible, but after that's why I say the specialization. But if you refer to further study to the marketing, still can, but the specialization change to the
Ah,
more on marketing rather than student want to further study like a bachelor in supply chain, a bachelor in transportation, bachelor in shipping. So they are still under logistic industry.
oh, okay. So we do have
Uh,
students who actually further study in the major that you have mentioned earlier on in maybe other places. Is that what you're
yes,
trying to
yes,
say? So
yes,
our
true.
diploma is definitely being recognized lah, and being
Yes,
accepted by
acceptable. Yeah,
any other private institution in Malaysia as well.
true.
Okay. So
Mm.
I got another question over here. Could you please share the key differences between logistic management and supply chain management?
Okay.
Because in your previous earlier presentation slide, you did
Mm.
mention that
Mm.
logistic management is part of the supply chain management. Could you
Yes, yes.
further elaborate a little bit more on this part?
Okay. Sure. Okay, if you refer to the supply chain, okay, supply chain is involve members. Okay, that members you can see supplier, manufacturer, distributor, retailer, customer. So you can see the chain, right?
Uh-huh.
Supplier supply raw material to manufacturer. Manufacturer produce final product and then give it to distributor, move the product to retailer. Retailer like the Tesco Giant, right? So from the retailer it can go to customer. So this is a chain. So all these members are doing their part, isn't
Okay.
it? Okay, so
Yes.
in this part, logistic involved for the movement for forward logistic and backward logistic. So that's why I say logistic here help this supply chain member handle their activities in terms of all the logistic activities you can see like the transportation, warehousing. So logistics support our supply chain activities or supply chain members here.
Ah, okay.
For the movement of the goods from one member to another members.
Okay, I hope this clarify the questions from Yu Jiang over Facebook
Okay.
here. So
Okay.
let's see, is there any other question? So to further study this particular course, is there any like English requirement or any specific subjects need to score at least what grade or so on and so forth?
No special requirement is very flexible. Just follow the requirement, standard requirement, 3 credit, and if SPM student are 3 credit,
Mhm.
and they need to pass online.
Okay, so
Mm.
to sum it up, basically just minimum 3 credits will do lah,
Yes,
regardless the
yes.
qualification is coming from SPM, from
Mm.
UEC, from IGCSE, O level, or so on so forth.
Yes, because this is a diploma level.
Ah, okay, sure, no
Ah.
problem. So, Miss Renu,
Mm.
um, because from the sharing earlier on, right, I did
Okay.
heard from one of your students did share about
Mm.
the he is actually did actually experience online classes and this physical classes because he
Yes.
did join in 2000, if I'm not mistaken,
2019.
2019. Yes,
Yeah.
correct. So
Mm.
you as a lecturer, how do you actually ensure the quality of online learning not any lesser than physical classes? Because
Uh,
right now it's very unlikely for the student to actually come back to the campus to actually further study, isn't it?
Actually, it's give a good experience, even I can say to the lecturers and students. But some student, not everyone, okay, some student, they give up. They feel that online classes is difficult. They try to think in terms of the negative perspective. So why not be more on positive things? Okay, we try to adapt to these changes. For me, I think I learn a lot, okay, in terms of how to handle the skill, how to handle online classes, how to handle student in a big group, because some classes with the 50 students, 60 students. So I really learned this, okay, even though it's a true online, and I'm manageable. I able to manageable, and how to give online assessment, online
Okay.
tutorial, online presentation. So for me as a lecturer, I also develop my skill, okay, not on a conventional method, okay, in this manner. And I feel that is more on, even I can relate to, environmental, less paper use, even logistic we call as a green logistic. We implement this in a green, institution base, less paper, everything is based on online, all these things. So that is what I always motivate my student. Don't feel pressure, don't feel stress. Some students, they quit or discontinue. One of the reason is online classes. I say, no, we do not know when this is going to end, right? So why not we adapt, enjoy, okay, and you learn. So
Ah,
that's one thing I noticed. Another one thing in the logistic, like what my students share as well. Last time we physically visit warehouse, okay, but this round due to COVID-19 we can't do that. So what we do, we handle a virtual sharing. We contacted with the logistic people out there. Okay, we have a online seminar, online webinar, right, and also they have a virtual warehouse tour. So I feel like my student enjoy look at, even though that is online. Yes, it's really give a good new experience. We can reduce the transportation cost, and we also in terms of timing, we can have it in any time within the business hour. Uh, so
just
but
in
even,
time, you're saying.
yeah, even some speaker from other state, Kuala Lumpur, they're willing to share online. So we can get together with these students, and we able to handle all these things online or virtual base. Okay.
So
So
from
my
what you have
advice,
actually, yeah,
my
go on.
advice my student is don't give up lah. Okay, don't give up and continue with these changes. That's why I said unpredictable. Okay, and adapt. Try to adapt and continue.
Yeah, try to adapt because things change very quickly, especially in this
Yeah.
in this
Uh,
this century. So
Yeah,
yeah.
until the extent, sorry, guys,
Mm-hmm.
Casper, I just want to add on. Until the extent, I feel like even though we back to campus face to face, I personally feel that I remain with these online activities. I'm still, it influenced me to do more on through this online, which is I can connect it to other students from other institutions, even
Mm-hmm.
speaker from other countries. I can invite the logistic specialists from other like a China or what. We can collaborate. We can have an online conference or online sharings.
So you
So
are
that's
saying that. So you are saying that in the future, say for example, even if student is actually allowed to actually come back to the campus to physically study over
mm,
here already, you might
yeah,
actually incorporate some of the virtual classes, virtual
yes,
tour, virtual
mm,
learning in this particular course as well.
exactly.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's the way that's the way how we as lecturers and also the student, we can adapt to the new changes, especially in the rapid changes in the technology nowadays. I think
Ah.
before COVID-19, we heard about these online classes, right? We
Mm-hmm.
heard about this, but we are not practice that. Only minor practices here and there. Okay. But at the moment here, once we fully implement, we can see the positive things. And even Southern UC provide training for our lecturers, even for the new lecturers, how to handle these online classes. Apart from online platform, we also have like a Telegram, WhatsApp, we chat. Okay, we still contact. We didn't let our student alone. Okay, maybe some students they prefer, they thought that okay, online learning is just alone. No, we didn't let them alone. Even Faculty of Business Management, we organize e-gather, e-get together activities. So we invite all the students through online. We share their problems and issues.
Okay, so
Uh,
from what you have actually answered earlier on, I bet has already answered one of our question here. Is that one of the students is actually asking that logistic management a very boring
mhm.
courses? Is that a true or a myth?
Oh, okay. Okay. I think it depends on the student. Okay.
Yeah,
It depends on the student. Yeah.
that's for sure. That's for sure.
But
Okay.
it's also I can say depends on the students in terms of how creative is the student. Especially our logistic teams. If I ask the student to handle certain activity, some students are very really good in terms of planning. Preparing a poster, arranging agenda for the event, and everything. So student participation is very important. Boring or not boring, it depends on the student. How
Wo-
how active he or she involved in certain activities. For example, we as a lecturers we can organize many activities. The student willing to join on it.
How
Ah,
how commit are they into this particular course
yeah,
as well?
yes. How many of them support us? Okay, so
Ah,
look, I
okay.
can see the full teamwork and support from my logistics student.
So
Mm,
definitely it's a two-way roads lah. So from our
yeah,
side, definitely we will provide the things that you will learn. But whether are you willing
yeah,
to receive this signal from Miss Renu is up to the students themselves already,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, another one thing, Casper, about these things, right? Okay, to avoid this boring or all the fact, okay, what we did, the lecturers, we try to make the class more interesting. We try to show videos, okay,
Ah, okay.
not only PowerPoint slide or all the facts, okay. We try to link to certain website. We try to link to the video so we can understand whatever in a book, okay, it's quite different from the practical base. So we
Mm-hmm.
try on based on the latest information, we try to link to make the class more interesting. Lecturers try to use online platform like videos, YouTube, even Facebook. Okay, so we link like that so to avoid the boring.
Okay, sure, no
Mm,
problem. So,
okay.
we received several technical questions which is related to logistic management over here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the first one is that are we going to learn e-commerce business in the course syllabus itself?
Yes, yes, there's one subject called e-commerce.
So this e-commerce is actually
Mm,
pretty much cover
mm.
anything. What will be covered inside this module? Can you elaborate a little bit
Okay,
on this
that basically more on these e-commerce or online platforms lah. Okay,
online platform lah?
yes, online platforms. So the student will learn more on how to handle all these online practicals and the changes in e-commerce like now. Um, Real practices like what we can see like Lazada, Shopee and everything having right. So
Mhm.
they can see the process clearly how this e-commerce work. Mm.
Ah, okay. Okay, another question is that since logistic management is about how are we going to deliver one product to point A to point B is what
Okay.
we are actually trying to learn over here. Say, for
Okay.
example, the delivery commitments are not met during the logistic process. Is there
Okay.
any like contingency plans or any things that
Mm.
the logistic personnel will be doing
Mm.
in say, for example, this kind of scenario happens?
Mm. Okay, this one we in a logistic we call delay. Okay, so delay is one of the error. Also, is impact the productivity of the logistic process. Okay, right. So and another one thing about this movement, we also can lead to lead time. LEAD, lead time.
Lead time.
So
Okay.
lead time is referring to customer waiting time. So normally in a logistic industry, everything should be busy and very fast. Okay. So if you back to your question just now, if these things happen, okay, delay happen in any operation, so that's the role of the leaders lah. Okay, role of the leaders, how creatively they solve the problem. So this is in terms of problem solving skill. Okay, apart from that, we call risk management. Actually, some of the institution they offer this subject. We call risk
Okay.
management. So
Okay.
risk management is let logistic provider to stand by, like they have plan A, plan B. Okay, so through to these changes. Mm. So
Okay. Sure. Oh,
normally logistic normally they try to complete a customer order very fast. So they act very fast and they're very particular on this method delay.
Okay, because we as a end user customers,
Uh,
we
yes,
really
yes.
hope that we will not encounter this kind of delays, because
Uh,
if these delays really happens, it will
uh,
really affect the
yeah.
entire experience, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I was told you just now. Our main aim is to meet customer requirement. One of the important requirement is fast delivery. Okay, customer
Okay.
want it very fast. And even you can notice nowadays logistics services operate 24 hours. Okay, due to this flexibility, okay, some agility and flexibility, some of the logistics service provider, they able to work for 24 hours to give the better service.
I see.
Okay.
Okay. So, maybe one final question, Miss Renu.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
So, in your opinion, what are
Uh-huh.
the key competencies for logistic professionals?
Okay. Key competencies. Okay. One of the things I can say must be the professional must be smart enough.
Okay.
And then I do have friends like a warehouse manager, logistic manager. I can see their skill in terms of how fast they can think and solve the problem. So the creativity is there. And then second one is adaptability. Okay, they are not panicked, they're not what you call worried about the issue. They try to find the reason and they try to find how to overcome the issues. So the most important thing impressed me is logistic is not same, the operation activities in the logistic always change, adapt to the changes in external environment. So we do have this type of planning. Okay, if let's say this situation, okay, we're talking about COVID-19. The moment COVID-19 happened, okay, you can see the changes in the logistic operation as well, right? So easily adapt, fast feedback. Okay, that's impressed me. Uh,
Okay. I see.
okay,
No. Okay,
okay.
thank you so much.
That's one question. I think
Mhm.
English level is it important for this?
I think you pretty much covered the part already,
Oh,
English
okay.
requirement, right?
Okay, okay,
So
okay, okay.
you can see from the chat box itself, there are a lot
Yeah.
of students that are actually worrying about their English competencies over here.
Okay. Only
So,
one message to them lah. Okay.
uh,
No need to worry. Okay. English is a language and you
uh-huh.
still got chance to improve. So don't worry about your English. You still can improve. Even our program, we also offer some of the English courses. So they got chance to enroll. So don't worry about your English. Okay. It's a language to learn. Uh,
Especially in this university context,
yeah,
definitely you
yeah.
will improve along the way.
Yes, I notice through, among my students also, beginning or newly joined, they are
Mhm.
junior, okay, they really very hard to speak, okay, and they want to communicate. But at the end of the program or they become a final year student, I can see a drastic changes on them. They're able to, develop their self in terms of I can observe them, their presentation skill, their language they use, very good. They're able to improve because they can mingle and speak together with their students. Okay, so
Oh,
don't worry about English. Please join Diploma in Logistic Management.
okay, so students,
Okay.
audience, you heard what Miss Renu already mentioned. Not to worry about English, just
Yeah.
join us with confidence and you will be able to learn along the way. All right.
Okay,
So thank you so much,
okay,
Miss Renu, for the fruitful
okay.
sharing today. It was a
Yes,
pleasure
yes.
to have you over this
Okay,
afternoon over here.
okay.
So before we move on
Mm,
to the next presenter, let us
okay.
play a short video clip about logistic management. And
Sure.
thank you once again, Miss Renu, for the sharing.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I should say thank you for marketing department to invite me and my
Okay.
faculty. Okay, thank you
Likewise,
so much.
likewise. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Devon and currently studying in Diploma in Logistic Management in SU6. Logistics plays a huge role in today's economies and it is also one of the fast-growing industry in the world. If you drive on any routes, you'll see trucks loaded with goods. If you go to airport, you will see aeroplanes loaded with goods. It applies same to the seaport. They are getting bigger and bigger today. Logistics is a great career option with many new opportunities for students who are interested in this field because of the increasing demand of logistics industry.
Hi guys, I'm Daniel. I'm from Diploma in Logistic Management. I was feeling grateful that enrolled logistic courses in Southern University College because logistics is quite a big trend in international business. Logistic industry is quite challenging and flexibility. So logistic industry is require high flexibility and high determination of business. That's why I'm interested in logistic industry.
Hi guys, I'm Chong, one of the students of the Diploma Logistic Management course. Actually, logistic management is not only bringing something to the destination, but also including the planning and the implementation of the goods and the services to meet the customer demand. For me, I think that this field will become more popular as the world is changing quickly due to the advance in the technology. As a student here, we are able to experience how actually the logistics work in the real life by visiting various companies and the port. I really appreciate that this is a logistic course in the Southern University College.
Hello guys, my name is Paul Jin Kai and my friend also call me JK. And I feel proud to be an SUC student because I have a great experience in this facility, no matter in canteen, class, or also in library. In fact, I really appreciate my life in here in the campus life. And to be honest, I really hope the newbies can come here to join us and have a wonderful experience here.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Let us welcome our second speaker of today, Assistant Professor Lim Pui Hien, to share about the information on the program under his division. Hello, Assistant Professor Lim.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You may
Yes,
have the
right.
floor right now.
Okay, thank you, Casper. Yes, so my name is Lim, Assistant Professor Lim. Yeah, today I will share about Bachelor in Accounting and also Diploma in Accountancy, as well as Bachelor BA in Finance and Investment. All right. Okay, this is a bit of myself. Yes, I'm a Chartered Accountant in Malaysia, CAM, and also a fellow member of Association of Chartered Certified Accountant, FCCA, and also ASEAN CPA. So I have more than 25 years of lecturing experience in accounting and finance related subjects. Yeah, lecture internationally in Malaysia, Singapore, China, Brunei, Hong Kong, Vietnam, and Africa prior joining the Southern University College. Yeah. Currently, I'm also the Oxford Brookes University Project Mentor for BSc in Applied Accounting since year 2008. Okay, so that is a bit of myself. Yeah. So, what program we are offered at Southern UC, right? So, Bachelor in Accounting Honors and also Diploma in Accountancy. So, this Bachelor degree is actually a 4 years program, which is 12 semesters. And for Diploma in Accountancy, it's a 2 years, 3 months, which is 7 semesters, right? So, let me share about the pathway to become a chartered accountant in Malaysia and also worldwide recognition, right? Okay, so for SBM leavers or UEC, right? So you have an option to join our diploma in accountancy for 2 years, 3 months, right? So seven semesters, right? Upon completion of this diploma in accountancy, then you will further into our bachelor in accounting honors degree, yes? So at Southern University College. Okay, so after that, if you wish to pursue this professional accountancy examination, right? So obviously, with the bachelor degree, then you will be awarded exemption to this professional accountancy examination, right? And obtain 3 years of practical experience in accounting, auditing, and taxation, then become a full member of recognized professional accountancy body such as ACCA, ICAEW, become a chartered accountant in England and Wales, or CIMA, Chartered Institute of Management Accountant. So students, you have a choice, yeah, to become the ACCA member, or you choose to become a unique chartered accountant England and Wales, or CIMA, right? So then upon a full member from this professional accountancy body, then you will become the member of Malaysian Institute of Accountant. Then only you can call yourself as chartered accountant. Okay, so CAM Malaysia. So practicing accountant, in order to become the accountant, you need to become the member of MIA. Yeah, so in short, our Malaysian Institute of Accountant. Okay, all right. Another options for you will be after SPM or UEC, you may pursue to STPM or A levels or other diploma. Then you can join our bachelor degree as well, right? So we offer a credit transfer from other diploma from other colleges. Okay, so we can apply to our bachelor in accounting, then go through the similar pathway. Now, what are the core subjects in our BBAC program? So basically, financial accounting and reporting, right? So you have seen here, we have introduction to financial accounting. So basically, you don't need to have any financial accounting knowledge. Yeah? So you can be fresh, you can be a degree, you can be a science stream students, not necessary with the accounting, yeah, not necessary art stream. Yeah, so whether you have a prior knowledge to accounting or not, it doesn't matter. You can join our diploma program in accounting program or bachelor degree program, no problem. We start with very introductory, introduction to financial accounting. Then after that, corporate accounting, reporting, 1, 2, 3, accounting theory, practice, public sector accounting. So you look at this financial accounting and reporting alone, it will be actually break up into several sub paper. And right, then cost and management accounting subjects where you learn about how to calculate cost. Okay, basic, elementary, cost and management accounting, and further to management accounting, then advanced management accounting. All right, so in every industry, you need to know costing. Yes, so how to work out the cost and to make sure that your business is remain profitable. So remember, yeah, everyone, accounting is the business language, So in order to communicate, yeah, we need to use the accounting term, right? So no way we can escape from accounting and finance, basically, right? Another core subject, obviously, is then audit and assurance, right? So auditors, right? So I believe that you heard before, the auditors, the job, the roles of audit, yeah? So audit and assurance, as well as advanced audit and assurance, okay? Followed by taxation, right? Malaysian tax, and also advanced taxation. So everyone, whether you are individual, right, you need to pay personal tax. And if you are corporate, you need to pay corporate tax, right? So taxation is very important to our daily life, yeah? So law, right? Law, business law, contract law, company law, right? So I believe that whether you are accounting or non-accounting students, right? Or non-accounting persons, you need to familiar with the law, yes, business law, yeah. So as I say, it's about communication, it's about the language in the business. So need to understand business law as well as the company law and the Companies Act. Corporate finance, right? So fundamental financial management, as I mentioned to you, everything will start from foundation. So we build your fundamental knowledge about how to manage our money, financial management. And then advance to the financial management, then we come to this corporate finance. So different level will be test you in the different capacity, different level of difficulties, right? Information technology, right? Information technology, right? So we, in the today world, we cannot run away from information technology. Everything are now computerized. So now the next question would be whether accounting function will be replaced by robot. Yeah. So whether there is there a future for accountant? Basically, definitely they will be. Yes and no. Only the bookkeepers will be replaced by technology. We don't need basically bookkeepers, to prepare the full set of account. Right now can be taken over by the machine, right? So information technology. So basically go through accounting information system, how the IT, affect our accounting framework, advanced accounting information system. Okay, business strategy, and then integrated case study. So in this business strategy paper, so you have to bring in the knowledge from accounting, the knowledge from cost and management accounting, taxation, right, into the real life case, right? So apply to the real life, means the real company, or basically a public listed company, about how the strategy, the business strategy, the corporate strategy of the organization, right? And upon completion of this program, then you need to go through this industrial training, 6-month internship program with a approved employer. So we, as at Southern UC, we will assign, the company to the students, the final year students, to go for these industrial trainings. Yeah. So next question: who can be an accountant? Like what I said to you earlier, in order to call yourself as an accountant, right? So you need to follow Accountant Act 1967. All right. So it is against the law if you call yourself accountant without a proper qualifications. Okay. Now, according to the first schedule of Accountant Act 1967, these are the bachelor degree of accounting. Yeah. So basically UKM, our local university, Technology Mara, UUM, UPM. All right. These graduates, right, basically can apply to become the member of MIA, become chartered accountant in Malaysia. And then this also continue from the first schedule, right? But let's look at the part 2 of the first schedule of Accountant Act 1967, right? And these are the professional qualification. Just now was a bachelor degree, and this one is a professional qualification. The first one we have Malaysian Association of Certified Public Accountant. In short, it's called MICPA, MICPA, right? So upon completion of our bachelor degree, you can pursue into MICPA, you can pursue into ICAEW, you can, to become the Association of Chartered Certified Accountant, ACCA UK, right? Or CIMA, or ASCPA, or Australia Institute of Chartered Accountant in Australia. There are so many options that open to our graduate, to further their study into a professional qualification, and so that it can be qualified as an accountant, and then can be auditors, all right? Can also be a tax practitioner, and also can be a corporate secretary, all right? Okay, so what are the exemptions available after completion of the bachelor degree with Southern University College, right? So ACCA granted 9 papers exemption, all right? And for your information, this will be the maximum exemption available from ACCA, right? So finish the exam, then you apply for 9 papers exemption, then you do the remaining 4 papers, with ACCA, right? Then you can be qualified, qualified, internationally recognized, yeah? And then you will also be awarded 7 papers exemption from ICAEW, all right? So based on your relevant options that you have chosen, right? So basically 7 papers, then you do the remaining paper of ICAEW, right? So ACCA total 14 papers, so exempted 9, all right? So you left with 13 papers, ACCA, remaining 4. And then for ICAEW, there are 15 papers, so you get the exemption for 7. Then you still have about 8 more to go, 8 more papers to complete, then to become the Chartered Accountant, England and Wales. And then you get 7 papers exemption from CIMA, right? So these are the papers. So I do not go through one by one. So when you finish the program, okay, so I will then brief you further and how to apply for those exemptions. Okay, now career prospect. So what can you do after you qualify? Okay, so employability. All right, so I think it's very important. At the end of the day, so all the graduates need to be employed. Yeah, so I think we are very proud that all our graduates are 100% employed by the employer. So why? Because there are wide varieties of choices. Accounting firm, you can be involved in auditing, taxation, company secretarial, manufacturing industry, educational institution. All right. So if you do not wish to practice, you want to, like myself, contribute to the society in the form of education, you can become a lecturer as well, right? So no problem, yes? So financial institution, insurance company, multinational company, public sector, become a government servant, yeah? Non-profit making organization, or be yourself, yeah? Run your own business. So that is what we want our future generations so to become, yeah? So they want to become the boss, self-employment, right? So that is the career prospect. Okay, so very important. At the end of the day, need to get employed. Yeah, so employability, that is the key. Okay. Now next one. So I will take the questions in at the end of the seminar. Okay. So Department of Finance. So Bachelor, BA Honors in Finance and Investment. So what would be the pathway to become finance and investment specialist? All right. So first, of course, STPM, A-level or diploma holder, you can join our Bachelor in Finance and Investment. All right. So 3 years program. Then completion of bachelor degree. I always encourage my student to pursue further to get a professional qualification, and so that you call yourself a Chartered Financial Analyst, CFA. So that is, the sound carry heavy weight, chartered financial analyst. Can you see just now? Just now I talked about chartered accountant. Now we are talking about chartered financial analyst. And or the student may want to go for another pathway, which is called certified financial planner. All right, and then of course you need to go for the exam, right? So go for the exam organized by Financial Planning Association of Malaysia, FBM, FBAM. Okay, so to become the certified financial planner and then join the bank. Yes or no? So basically nowadays the bank do not employ any more bank current not employ anyone to sit at the front of the counter. So everything are being replaced by the machine. Okay, so now the bank need to hire financial planner. Okay, so you walk to the bank personnel will start selling the banking products. Okay, so certified financial planner. So then you need to specialize yourself, whether you want to specialize into Islamic banking, okay, or commercial banking, all right, or unit trust, okay. So there are many functions, many roles for you to involve. So look at our bachelor degree, So open up the option for you, right? Open up the option for you to further into those professional examination. All right. So what are the core subjects in this finance and investment? Corporate finance, derivative, equity securities, ethics. All right. So ethics is very important, whether you are accountant or you are the finance specialist. Right. We want professional. We train you to become ethicals. Right. Financial economics, financial modeling, financial statement analysis, financial markets, and fixed income security, international finance, investment analysis, and also personal finance. All right. So these are the core subjects. So when you enroll with this, so compulsory subjects, these are the general subjects such as business comm, all right, business law, mathematics. Okay, so open entry, that means as long as you meet into the requirement, we will train you, we will guide you through all this exam. Look at elective module. So with the bachelor in finance and investment, you still have the elective, whether to go for company law, Malaysian taxation, management accounting, consumer behavior, human resource management, and also international business management, right? Okay, now future career. So what would you be after you qualify? So like I said to you just now, investment, merchant bank. You join bank, public bank, CIMB. Okay, even you can join any Islamic bank. Okay, don't think about Islamic bank is only for Muslim. Okay, or not? So it's now open. Whether you're Chinese or whatever, you still can invest into this Islamic banking products, right? So we have Maybank, we have Takaful, we have HSBC Amanah, we have Standard Chartered Bank, Standard Chartered Saat. So all this banking, right? Their preference is our finance graduates. Insurance, yes or no, right? So Great Eastern, Manulife, so AIA, their first choice, they want to hire the finance and investment graduates because they have gone through the program, they have a knowledge, yes, so they can able to apply this knowledge into the real life. Government sector, you can join Bursa Malaysia, right? You can also be part of the Bank Negara Malaysia and also Ministry of Finance with bachelor degree, right? And financial markets, right? For those who are very interested into financial market, be a reminder, okay? So stock, bonds, derivatives. Okay, so these are the future career for finance and investment graduates. Okay, so that is about it. All right. So now I shall take the question from the floor. Casper? Hello.
Hi. Thank you so much, Assistant Professor Lim, to deliver detailed information in terms of the entry requirement, course outline, career pathway, and many others. All right. So right now we'll move on to the Q&A session. So first thing first is actually before we are actually while we are waiting for the students to actually send in more questions, I got a questions myself for you, Assistant Professor Lim. So can I you did mention that your title is actually a chartered accountant, right?
Yes.
So
Yes, I am. Yeah.
so usually since right now you are actually in a education line, so how are you going to actually maintain your chartered accountant title?
All right. So prior to be a lecturer, I actually involve a lot of these corporate activities. Yeah. So I'm preparing a lot of forecasts, yeah, budgeting, yeah, and also in auditing as well, as part of the career development. So once I obtain my full membership with ACCA, right, then I apply to MIA, become a chartered accountant in Malaysia. Okay, so in order for me to maintain the chartered accountant, all right, so I need to attend all the CF, this called certified, CPD, Continuous Professional Development Program. Yeah, so there are certain credit hour that I need to fulfill for both the MIA Malaysia and also in UK. So I got to pay my membership in UK sterling and Malaysia, of course, in ringgit.
Okay. So not
That's
only
cost me a few thousand, few thousand for the membership.
okay, so not only you need to actually fulfill certain credit hours requirement, but also you need to pay on a yearly basis.
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right. So that I can call the title. I can use the four letter words after my name. Yeah. That's right.
Okay, sure, no problem. So we got a questions coming from Facebook here. So say for example, if students want to take accounting or finance major, is mathematics really that important for them?
Not necessary. Yeah. So everything is use of the calculator. Okay. Now, so personally, I don't think is a major issues that you are weak at mathematics, right? Doesn't mean you cannot do the finance. Okay. So it's not an issue. So as lecturer point of view, I rather to train a person from the scratch. Yeah, I think it's no issue at all. Even for accounting student as well, right? So they ask, sir, if I do not have the accounting knowledge in SPM, I never attend any accounting courses. Can I join the diploma in accounting? No problem. Welcome. Yes, I know. And basically, when they learn from the scratch, they get a very outstanding marks compared to those with have a pre-knowledge.
Oh, okay. So there shouldn't be much of a problem, even
No
if
problem.
they're actually coming from science stream or whatsoever.
Yes, art stream, science stream are all welcome. Yeah.
Okay, sure, no problem. So we got another question over here. So Mr. Lim, could you I mean, this is a very common questions from the parents as well. So Mr. Lim, could you please share with us the starting salary of an accountant new to the market when they have actually graduated from the degree in marketing?
Okay, now in Malaysia, all right, so in the Malaysia environment, fresh graduate, the salary range is about 1,500 to 2,000. Okay, but if the student have the opportunity to go just cross over to Singapore, then the rates, the fresh graduate rate is about 2,003 Sing dollar. All right, so that is for individual choice. So since we are at the southern part, so normally our students prefer to go over to Singapore and then to gain experience.
Wow. So we need to say that by crossing a single bridge, the currency will be different already.
Exactly. So, after 3 years of experience, once they got the experience, that the pay will be definitely going up very high. Yeah, about 3,000-4,000.
So
after 2-3 years.
Okay, so what you are trying to say is that not only they need academic qualification, but also they need certain experience in that relative field in order for them to actually gain progress further in this accounting field lah. You're saying.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, sure. So we got another question is that I think you have covered, but maybe we would like to further elaborate on this. Can we
Sure.
register MIA upon graduation, and how are we going to go about registering this MIA?
I see. For Southern UC bachelor degree, you cannot become the MIA member until you obtain another professional qualification, such as ACCA or ICW, or any courses recognized by the MIA schedule. Yeah, schedule 2.
Okay, so what you're trying to say is that student will need to, like, say for example, SPM holder, they will further study diploma, further enter into degree. Then upon graduation from their degree level, they might actually go to take some professional paper, like for example, ACCA or CPA, like you have mentioned earlier on. Then
Yes,
only
exactly.
it's possible to register as a MIA member.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. So, a questions coming from my side here to you, Assistant Professor Lim, is that we did actually receive inquiries coming from the students and their parents themselves, saying that they would actually choose to directly go for professional paper instead of join into this diploma or degree. So, what suggestion do you have for this type of students or parents?
It's a different experience, basically. All right. If you are purely from the professional student route, means start from the foundation accountancy, then after that move up from the ACCA side. So this a bit of a different trainings. Okay, so students are not trained to be independent, so they are tends to be more dependent on the lecturers. Compared to university students. University students are usually more outspoken. They have to do a research paper. They have to present themselves. So I think in terms of industry wise, they prefer to hire a degree student as compared to professional students.
So definitely campus context will give them more exposure in terms of like the learning process, the outcome that we have actually received throughout this entire process you're trying to say here.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
So the exposure, the experience are totally different from the professional route. Yeah, professional route usually are standalone students. They do not have any study group or teamwork. You don't see them doing the teamwork as such. Yeah, and not to forget very high exit rate.
You have
assuming that there are 100 students come into ACCA and do the foundation. When reach up to the second level, they left with only 50%. And how about final part? Final part, I think, left with 10%.
Okay.
Because they cannot cope with that kind of the exam. Okay. Right. So for those who come in, slowly to the bachelor degree, okay, they build up the foundation, okay, and also the command of English. Okay, so once they are ready, they completed and they have a bachelor degree in hand, then they pursue into the professional and in a more relaxed manner. They don't go for any more full-time courses. They just work and study.
Okay. You exit rate is what the key point over here.
Yes, very high. All right.
So that means that the graduation rate for students who actually obtain diploma or degree is relatively higher as compared to those students who actually go for professional paper. You're trying to say here?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So I would say those who come in as a diploma, then after they pursue further to our bachelor degree, we have 100%, okay, or maybe 95% guarantee qualified. Okay, but not for professional examination. Yeah.
Okay. So they must be one in a million for them to actually attend the highest ranking, like what you have mentioned earlier on.
Yes. So normally I would advise students to obtain one qualification first. So that become a
Okay.
basic entry, yeah.
Okay.
So that you can go further with your basic entry to go to go for employment, right? Then work and study at the same time to obtain a professional qualification. So professional exam no need to do full time anymore. Yeah.
Okay. That's your suggestion to them, lah.
Yes.
Okay, so just since you mentioned that you actually advise students to actually have at least one qualification. So say for example, a SPM student, they choose to further study diploma in accountancy. So upon graduation, they decided that, oh, I decided that not to further study anymore. Do you think it's enough for them to actually use this diploma to join the workforce directly?
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah. So now all our graduates are so enterprising. Yes or no? They start collect a lot of accounting work. From neighbors, from this chicken rice store. To start preparing account and then help them to do tax submission. They make good money. They no need to further study anymore. Okay. Yeah. So I've seen, right, our graduates. One of them, I think, yeah, a few of them, they are CGPA very high, close to 4, but they
Okay.
still decided not to further study anymore because they are doing the business, the accounting services they provide is so lucrative, so they make so much of money from there.
But of
Yeah.
course, say for example, if they decided to further study until degree level, it will be even better for them in terms of the
Definitely,
future
yes.
prospect.
Correct. Because sometimes due to their circumstances, right, their family circumstances, money issues, or there are so many other factors that they cannot further their studies.
Okay, sure. So I think I think Assistant Professor Lim pretty much covered everything over here already. So thank you so much, Mr. Lim, for
thank you.
delivering
Yes,
such a wonderful speech over here. So thank you so much, Mr. Lim. So
Thank you.
thank you. So audience, our sharing session has come to an end. Thank you for tuning in and stay tuned for our upcoming activities lining up in the near future. So for more information, please visit our official website www.southern.edu.my or follow our Facebook or Instagram. You may also call up or email us to make an appointment with our program counselor for further inquiries. Early birds are also entitled to special rebate if registration is done before or during our open day on this coming weekend. So that's all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next webinar. Thank you.